Hi there, Cancer, and welcome back to Star Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of March the 25th through to the 31st. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. First up, we have the Three of Swords reversed, followed then by the Five of Pentacles reversed. Next, we have the Nine of Wands in the upright, followed then by the Seven of Wands upright, and lastly, the Seven of Cups in the upright. So your overall energy is the Three of Swords in the reverse position, indicating healing from something. Some of you, this could have been a healing from a situation that happened a long time ago. Sometimes we find ourselves in this situation where one day we just have this revelation or something and we realize, hey, this situation that used to bother me so much doesn't bother me anymore. That could be the case. Like sometimes we can hold a hurt for many, many years and then one day realize that, hey, this, I must have healed somewhere along the way. So for some of you, this could be that situation. For others of you, perhaps something recently has happened that put you in the Three of Swords. Could have been a breakup. It could have been a loss or a disappointment. It could be in anything, playing out in our career, playing out home and family, in a relationship. Could have maybe lost a pet or something like that. That can put us in the Three of Swords energy in the upright. When the card is inverted, though, this is where we're sort of back on the road to healing again. So it's beautiful energy. It does put us in the Two of Swords in the upright position energy, because now we have to make a decision. Like I often explain, say it was a pet loss, you lost your dog, and now all of a sudden you're thinking, should I get another dog? I'm starting to heal from that now. And this is a decision we have to make, because ultimately, our pets don't live as long as we do, so there's a good chance we might have to go through it again. So there's kind of something to think about, something to weigh out there. When we come right into the beginning of the week, we have the Five of Pentacles here reversed. Five of Pentacles in the upright position can point to a couple of things. Remember, these are general reads, so the situations are different for everybody. But Five of Pentacles sometimes in the upright position can point to where we've been abandoned. We have abandoned a person or a group of people, or they have done that with us. When it's reversed, you could be seeing the return of that person or that group. Maybe you're returning to them or they're returning to you. Others of you, this could be about finances. Five of Pentacles in the upright position can point to where we're concerned that our resources won't hold out. We're concerned that maybe we've obligated ourselves financially to something we may not be able to cover. It could be anything. For some of you, it's just like the getting through the week or getting through the month to will the finances hold up for some type of obligation, because sometimes we obligate ourselves to things and now it's like, oh no, I didn't realize how much that was going to cost. But the thing is, when it's reversed, this is where we're able to cover it. In the upright is where there could be a problem, you have to scramble maybe to take care of it. When it's reversed, this is where it looks like it works out anyway. And the next card up is the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior in the upright position. This card's been coming up for a lot of signs today, so I'm not sure if a lot of people are going to be frustrated next week with something. But this is where it's just about readiness and preparedness. We're prepared to fight another day if we should have to, but the energy is not letting us know whether or not we do have to fight another day. It's just that energy of needing to be in a prepared state. It could be where, like I explained, it is allergy season in a big part of the world, so maybe some people, this is what it's representing. Like, oh no, here I go again. I'm starting to sneeze like crazy and I know where this leads and now blah, blah, blah. It could be something as simple as that. But it could be something as, a big hurdle that we always come up against with our partner or in our career or something like that, where it's like, oh no, here I go again. This is about being prepared for it. So, Moving on towards the weekend, we do have the Eight of Wands here in the upright position. This is a card that represents speed, so things changing quickly, a lot of communication going back and forth. This could be arrows of love find their mark. Maybe some of you meet somebody and all of a sudden, you know, the first stages of meeting someone where you're constantly in contact with phone calls, emails, text messages, so forth. That could be happening for those of you who are single and looking, and maybe you just met somebody and woo, the sparks are flying. For others of you, this can indicate travel, quick travel. So maybe for some of you, this situation that comes just before, there's an issue, there's a problem, or there's a potential problem, and it could be that you need to quickly travel somewhere. You could need to, you know, jump in your vehicle or jump on a plane or something like that. It could be that maybe a family member, a friend is having a bout of something and you're like, oh no, I better get out there and make sure I aid or help them in some way. So this could be the case for some of you. For others of you, this is good news. If you work for yourself, this can indicate a lot of new clients coming forward. You could be getting a lot of sales if you're in the sales business. And if you've been putting your resume out there, you could be getting a lot of replies. Or if you're on dating sites, it could be that as well. And speaking of which, here's the Seven of Cups in the upright position. Looks like all of this communication, this fast-moving things, is going to bring you to a place of options and opportunities. The Seven of Cups, very Neptunian energy. Be careful with it. It can be very confusing. This is where we have to choose something. So for some of you, perhaps you've gotten a whole bunch of emails, and perhaps there's a few different places, if you've been job seeking, that are messaging you, and you're going to have to choose which one to get. This could be where you have to, you know, suddenly fly out somewhere to deal with something, and then there's a lot of options and choices that are there before you, like what to do, where to stay, those kinds of things. It could be options and choices for others, like family members perhaps that you need to help. If this is a scenario for some of you where there's a challenge, you have to, your family lives away from you, you have to go and visit them, or you have to go see them because of this, and maybe you have to make some choices or decisions on their behalf. Remember, Seven of Cups says be very, very careful with the choices, because there can be some real gems in the options, but there can also be some real stinkers in those options too. So let us know in the comment section below if this is resonating for you. Thank you so much for joining me. And speaking of joining me, please come back and check out the channel on the weekend for the live podcast that takes place on the weekend here. Come back, check out to see if you know, you would like to, you know, see the guest that's going to be on. So there's always a different guest. There's always something different happening on the podcast. Come and check it out. Be a part of the chat, or just watch it live, or watch it in the replay. So I want to thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.